trash talk was disrespectful, and I I I think that's you're gonna regret it.
All right, everyone, welcome the one and only Zedel from France, from Miracle Gen, and here we are with him right now. So Zedel, how are you? And how's your day been? Firstly,
It was pretty good. Thank you for inviting Serge and KRONOS.
Oh.
I'm ready for the interview.
yeah, of course. So guys, don't worry about it, okay? Well, before we started off, we were saying he's like, he doesn't know what to expect, he doesn't know what to say. I was like, just keep it natural. We'll just keep the, we'll keep the words flowing. We'll just have some fun. We'll not make it feel like an interview. It's just a small discussion. What is something that's misunderstood? Like, people don't understand about you trying to go pro from your country. Even you mentioned about BTK, you mentioned about Hoon, you mentioned about NA. They didn't have opportunities, they built it, and now they have the opportunity. They have NACT, right, where they have more chances to become a pro player. So Europe doesn't have that currently, or it's slightly being built with Surge, right, with all the Surge tournament that's coming, and then we have the MidSeason Cup that's coming in later also. We'll get to you about that. So tell us how does it feel to go pro from a national perspective? How's the selections done, and how do you select your teammates?
I think for the moment, with what we have, it's almost impossible to go pro from the national stage. You have to go to the MPL MENA first. I mean, that's what I talked to some pro players. I asked them how did they go pro. They say you have to scrim with the professional teams like MPL MENA's teams, and then people will start to know you, and then in France you can't be pro right now. In Europe, for the moment, you can't be pro. So yeah, it's very hard. It's also so that means it's also very hard to have the level of a pro, since there's no professional team, so the level is not that high.
And all right, I told you before the interview started, we'll play a few games, right? I think time for one small game now. If you were the coach or an esports management, team, and if you wanted to build your dream team, what would your team look like?
So of course, I would put me in the jungle. Also, okay. I'm coach.
If you want to play, play player, you can be a player.
I want to play.
Go for it.
That's my dream. I want to play. So me as jungler.
Okay.
And then roamer, JP.
Oh, okay. The scapegoat. Yeah. That's what they call him. You know that, right?
I like how KRTZ yell his name. That's JP. Gold lane Kera, of course.
Okay.
Even if he made a mistake, but it's nothing. I mean, in the final. Mid lane Super Friends. EXP. I think just the full Onyx lineup.
Hey, but JP is from Liquid.
But JP is from Echo. Yeah, Liquid Echo.
So
but if I was the coach, I would put KRTZ as jungler. I love him.
Oh, not King Kong, not Kyrie.
I also love him. I also love them, but I think that KRTZ has a lot of aura. So he has a lot of confidence when he plays.
Okay, that's true.
And in the finals, I think that Echo is going to win. Even if on the paper Onyx seems stronger. Like, everyone think that Onyx is stronger than Echo, but I was saying to my friends, yeah, Echo KRTZ is there, so his aura is going to dominate, and then she's going to win. I was sure, because he's too confident. This man is too confident.
Do you idolize, like, is he your favorite player, like KRTZ?
Yeah, KRTZ is my favorite personally, but I also really love the confidence of King Kong.
But hey, on that note, that's nice to know your thoughts about King Kong. It's nice to know your thoughts about KRTZ, of course. Now let's move into what you spoke about, getting to the professional level, right? Let's talk about your losses. It's not something that you want to talk about, of course, but first one, special cases. I think in the Surge tournament finals, right? That was a difficult match. I felt like you guys tried to make a comeback. It didn't happen. What went wrong there? What went wrong with special cases?
Lack of experience against some heroes. It was the Zushin. She completely fucked our early game. Of course, enemies are good, so once you get a good early game like this, you will just keep getting the advantage. And it's when you are in disadvantage position, you make more mistakes. It's easier to make mistakes. Yeah. But yes, it was from the first second, from this first minute, they took already the advantage with the Sushin. If you want to watch the game.
And apart from that, of course, but even though you got the loss, now that I take a look at it, you already qualified for the MidSeason Cup, the EMC.
Yep.
So Miracle Gen's already qualified for it. So I'm not sure if you'll be playing. Are you gonna be playing on the 21st?
Maybe, we're not sure, because for the moment we're still looking for the roamer, you know.
What difficulties did you face when you met Romania?
I think that's our problem. First of all, the Romania team seems good. They were drafting good. They were playing well. They're heroes, and well played to them, of course, because they played good. And in our side, I think that maybe that some of my team will disagree, but I think that we need someone who has a lot of experience in the drafting phase. And yeah, the new roamer just came. He was never playing the roamer this season, so he had to. Yeah, he was main gold lane, but he was a former main roamer, so he yeah. So I think that he lacks of training, and we lacks of training with him. So and yeah, the Barang plays didn't go well.
I mean,
I think that the drafting was also not really good, to be honest.
what exactly happened behind the scenes, right? What was the reason for that change? Because clearly that change messed up the synergy of your team. Because the way you were playing was not the same, and you mentioned about the Badang plays was absolutely amazing, right? And so what was wrong in this? You know, is there something that the public don't know? Can you disclose that information? You know, give us some.
I can just tell you the story. So we after the exams of each the members of the team in the studying, we were all free to train a lot. So we had the time to train 3 weeks. During these 3 weeks, we were training a lot against the. We were screaming a lot. So we scream a lot together. We know that Barong is a very comfort pick. And then 2 days before the ISF start, my manager, Legend Red, just said that it won't be possible for the roamer to participate in the tournament because he's not French. He's not French yet. And we asked him to get something so he can play with us, but I think that we lacked of time, so he couldn't participate with us. And then 2 days ago we had to fill with someone.
So apart from that, of course, post-match interview. This is I think you saw. I'm assuming you did see the video, the post-match interview that Romania had after the match against France. And I think since you've already watched it, you know, Danzo and Nikki and Danzo, you know, said, and I quote, "Zedel is my pet." What's your response to that, bro?
I'm not going to answer by a trash talk. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
To anyone who expected me to trash talk. But I think it's not like when someone will trash talk, because I get everyday trash talk, so it's not new for me. The only difference here is that it's made on public, so in the video. But I think that it's kind of useless to answer to those things, because in the end, what matters is me and my skills, my squad, and our training and our improvement. And And yes, going into into a fight between the teams is not what will make my team improve and me also. So I think that is kind of useless. And also, I think that's trash talking people. The problem of this is that people will just know you by the trash talking. So I think that when you will think about Nikki and Donzo, you will just think about the someone who trash talks Zedel. So I think that your fame, it's not really, it's not good fame, you know. But yeah, they played good. I can tell I never trash talked them, of course. Before I say that Romania was a good team, and even now, it's not because you will trash talk me that I will say you are bad. No, I'm a realistic guy. But yeah, the trash talk was disrespectful, and I I I think that's you're gonna regret it. Like, I mean, in a way, not in a revenge way, in just like human way, you know,
Oh
like,
wow.
because I think that you must be kind.
Hey,
It's not going to change about the result, about your skills. I think that doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
that says a lot about your character, bro. Zedel. I'm not gonna lie. That's some good shit right there. that's some really good stuff right there. That's some real character that's shown by Zedel, of course. This 21st of June, for those of you who are watching, make sure you catch that. We're gonna see Zedel go against Nikki and Danzo. That's gonna be a nice match. Now again, next game gonna be smash or pass. All right. Do you know this game? You know this game? You gotta say smash or pass for the heroes that I say it. I don't have a list, but hey, I'll think of it. Let's go. Vexana.
Pass. Too horrific. You know, too scary.
Not the old Vexana, the new Vexana.
Yeah, she's pretty, but I don't like the witch. It's very scary.
Oh,
Just
no,
like Alice.
no god. Okay, so Alice,
No, pass.
Okay.
Too evil. No.
Aurora. Bro's
Too tall for me. No.
Bro's thinking so much for it.
Alright. Pass.
Fanny.
Smash. I like the sportive.
Okay, all right, that's nice. Balmond.
Pass.
Fredrin.
Pass. No gay here. Pass. Minor.
Good answer. Good answer. Novaria.
Pass.
Ixia.
Pass.
Beatrix.
Pass.
Bro, this guy making it difficult for me. Esmeralda. Esmeralda.
Smash.
I agree 100%. Hilda.
Pass.
I thought you like sporty, bro.
She seems like more like a guy.
Layla.
Smash. But like I can tell you my like the
Give me
the
your
10
list.
out of 10.
Give me your list.
Yeah, I love Kagura. I love Rafaela. Rafaela. Healing for everyone. Healing for everyone. That's all.
That's it. Okay, that's okay. I was gonna ask Mia. No.
No.
Okay.
I know. Just Kagura and Rafaela are my two.
Two favorites.
Yeah.
Bro.
I prefer the Asian. After the loss, of course that I really wanted to share the win with my community. And after the loss, I was like, that's so awkward. Like, how can I make a comeback after this? And but yeah, there are some supporters in the comments that cheered me up, and it was cool. But yeah, I just thank you, and yeah, I will try to keep going forward. To people who follow me, please be healthy, take care of yourself, respect yourself. That's what I'm saying. Don't let yourself down, and no.
This guy got all that CR7 mentality, folks. That Cristiano Ronaldo mentality. So, but hey, On that note, you guys saw this. This was an interview with Zedel, brought to you by Surge Europe, of course. And make sure to follow Surge. Follow Zedel if you haven't followed him yet. And if you don't know who he is, go check him out. One of the top Ling players in the world. And of course, one of the top content creators at the same time. Enjoy his gameplay. And while you're at it, follow me as well. G_KRONOS. Show some love. And catch us on the 21st of June for the next and the last qualifiers for the Mid-Season Cup from Europe. And then we'll tell you where the next tournament is coming through. So make sure to stay updated. Subscribe, like, follow, Instagram, Discord, YouTube. You know the drill. So until then, I'll see you next time.
You.